welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is a little trip report. I'm gonna do a trip report of my time with Danielle at Danielle's Decor and her mom, and then a little bit of time also with Dee over there at the Feathered Cottage with Dee. I just had a wonderful time with those three ladies, and I cannot wait to bring you all of our adventures, well, you know, for the 3 days that we were in Nashville. Well, Dee was there for 1 day, but Danielle and her mom and myself, we all stayed in a hotel, and we were there up until, I am doing this on the Monday after I got back last Wednesday. So, excuse my voice, I'm a little hoarse, I talked a lot, and I don't know why this happens to me on trips, but every trip I get really dry or something, I don't drink enough water or whatever, but my voice this time is probably just due for my talking. We just talked and had a wonderful time, So I wanted to go ahead and do this trip report. I had a harrowing drive home yesterday. I'll tell you more about that later. But sit back and relax. This video is probably going to take a little while, to be honest, because I'm going to haul everything that I purchased as well as just tell you about everything. So this could take me a while. I'm not sure how long, but I'm going to zip right into it. Plus I've got video footage to show you too. So I'm going to be inserting pictures and flashing up pictures wherever they might flash up, or I might just morph away from me and flash up the full screen pictures. And I do have a video of us meeting. Danielle's going to send me that. Her mama took that, and I think video of Dee and I meeting. And I have a room tour. I might cut that down because that looked to be like 8 minutes by itself. I was being real detailed. So maybe I'll cut that down a little bit. I'm not sure we need to see 8 minutes of the hotel room. But I might put that in I might do a full version of that in my, my travel channel, just to show. Everybody likes to see, those who travel really like to see the hotel rooms, and what they offer, and if they have USB, ports and, all that stuff. So let's get started. So Danielle and I have been talking about doing a trip like this for a very long time. And she and I have been really kindred spirits for as long as I've been on YouTube that I can remember, and I've been such a fan of Danielle's. And she's just precious to me. She's precious to me. I tell her that she reminds me of a combination of both of my daughters. Although I'm not really quite old enough to be her mama, but trust me, she doesn't need a mama because she has the best mom in the world. I'm telling you, Linda is her mom's name, and for those of you who are subscribed to me, you've seen her comments on my videos. She is a sweet spirited lady who I was already in love with both of them, but just meeting them in person, it's something very special. And again, I'm going to say this, and I say it all the time, but to anyone who says that you cannot meet and form true friendships, true and real and genuine friendships online are full of hooey, because the four of us are a great example of how, those who are genuine on here, and when you meet in person, you're going to be the same way as you are on your video, as you come across on YouTube. And Danielle and Dee both were exactly the same as they present themselves to you. And I was just, my heart was warmed. I couldn't do it. And I was so touched and humbled to be in their presence. And I felt so blessed to be able to spend this time with them. I'm telling you guys, this was a very, very special time. So, without further ado, I've already talked 5 minutes, y'all. Let's get started. So first of all, I want to bring you a little video snippet of me in the car. I did a bit of a car chit chat, not very long, I think maybe 3 or 4 minutes long. So let me morph into that real quick. So here we go. Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? I'm a little crooked here. Sorry about that, but I am on the road. And I am on my way to Nashville, Tennessee to meet Danielle, woohoo, and her mama Linda. I am so excited, and I think we're going to meet Dee with Dee, Danielle with Danielle's Decor. Linda is her mama, and then I'm going to meet Dee is coming in tomorrow, and Dee with My Feathered Cottage with Dee. Pardon me, she's coming in, and we're going to shop with us. This is Monday, June the 3rd. And I'm going to be there today, and we're going to get together and have dinner and whatever. We're staying at the same hotel. I am so stinking excited, you guys. I can't even stand it. It is right now, it is 12:30 on Monday, really 11:30 Nashville time. I'm fixing to pull in to the hotel there right about 2:15, something like that. They're going to get there a little bit before me. I just got off the phone with them. So they'll be there a little bit before me, but we've had this pardon me, this little trip planned for probably, oh my goodness, a month or so, more than that, before
keep left, Interstate 40 westbound towards Knoxville.
Okay. I gotta keep left. Y'all know me and my directionally challenged ways. Yeah, thank the Lord for GPSs. I don't know what I did without the GPS. And I'm not even kidding, y'all. I am not even kidding. So nobody trashes Tennessee. It says secure your cargo, I think it says. Oh my goodness. But I left my house in Spotsylvania, Virginia at about 5:45 this morning, and been on the road however many hours. As I said, it's now 12:30. And I still have 2 hours and 46 minutes to go. So I thought I'd come on here and say hey. I will probably do a compilation video of our time together here, do a little trip report. I don't have a packing video or anything like that. I have one suitcase with me in my backpack, you know. So we're staying at the Holiday Inn Vanderbilt downtown, which apparently is not near the Opry or the airport. It's on the other side of town. But I think Dee might take us to a, I gotta pay attention here, keep left, to a Trees and Trends, y'all, on my land. I can't even stand it. So I think, oh, here I am, keeping left. So anyway, I'm really excited. I was gonna fly, but decided that it was just as quick for me to drive, and then I'd have my car with me. And I don't mind the drive. I don't mind driving. And it hasn't been a bad drive other than 81.
Interstate 40 westbound towards Nashville for 12 miles.
Got it. Toward Nashville. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to the Opry. I believe Carrie Underwood is going to be there, and Josh Turner and Travis Tritt, I believe. So looking really forward to that. I am just looking forward to meeting Danielle, hugging her, meeting Dee, hugging her, meeting Linda, hugging her, just spending a little girl time together. Chris is at home. He's with Sam, you know, so he's all is well at the house, you know. So I'm not sure when you guys will see this, and I'll be chatting with you throughout this next 3 days. I hope all is well with everyone, and I'll be back. So as you can see, I was really excited, and I was driving along. It took me right about 9.5 hours to get there. And I'll tell you about the trip home later, but I told Chris if I ever do this again, I will fly. The reason I chose not to fly, did I say that? If I didn't say in my car chit chat, the reason I chose not to fly is because I couldn't get a direct out of Richmond. And I do not like Dulles. I don't like going to Dulles. And Dulles did have a direct to Nashville, but Richmond didn't. So I just chose to drive. Well, let me tell you something. That drive was harrowing, but I'll get back to that. You know, I won't do that again. Not to mention the traffic around Nashville. The traffic around Nashville is bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's like driving in Northern Virginia. Although the difference is people are a lot nicer. In Nashville, they'll go, oh yeah, honey, go ahead, you can pull in here, or, you know, yeah, you can take that parking place. I didn't have that happen, but, you know, they were just more kind to you, you know, as you were driving around. But it was pretty crazy, and the roads are a little bit confusing, and you thank goodness for GPS. That's all I have to say. So anyway, I pulled into the Holiday Inn downtown Vanderbilt, and they call it the Vanderbilt because it sits right next to Vanderbilt, the college, you know. And pulled in there, and as I was pulling up to, you know, their overhang that you go to check in at, I looked to the left, and there sat Danielle and her mom. I couldn't get my car stopped and in park quick enough, and this is what happened right after that.
Oh. Can't see anything.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
There.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, what fell, Danny? Danny?
Oh,
All
she
her
dropped
papers.
something. Boy, oh boy, was it good to meet her and hug her and her mom, and tears were flowing, and it was such a sweet, sweet meeting, y'all. I'm telling you, it was precious, just precious. So then I turn around and do a little video here, and this is, oh my goodness, kind of in my face here, so excuse that, but this is us right after we met, and we didn't quite know what we were doing yet, but here you go. This is what I recorded after that. Hey everyone, look who I have here with me. It's Danielle. Oh my gosh, we are so happy to be with one another, and her mom is right over there, but she won't be on camera. So we just got here. We're here at the Holiday Inn. Yes. Woo, look at that. Holiday Inn Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, and we're going to spend this evening, we're going to go right here to the restaurant right here. Right?
Yes.
And then it's so good to see you, honey. I'm telling you.
No, this is gonna be awesome. This is a dream come true. Literally, I'm in awe right here.
Oh,
right here.
Oh yeah. I'm something to be in awe about, aren't I? No. I'm in awe of you. And it is, I've already cried once. She's cried once. She's got like 3 boxes of tissues with her, so we're good.
I'm prepared.
So, but we're fixing to go in, and we're checked in, both of us. We have rooms beside one another, which is awesome. And we are going to go to this restaurant here at the
Commodore.
The Commodore, and they have live music and good food. And the executive, the guy that checked us in, just said that the chef won the best chef in Nashville or something like that. He just won an award, so we're all over that.
It smells. You can smell the barbecue.
It smells wonderful.
It's wonderful.
So I'm sitting here in my car. I drove. They drove, and we only arrived like 10 minutes within one another. Yep. Traffic is really bad, but you know.
Yeah. But
whatever.
each hotel room, they said, has balconies.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when we get up to our room, we're on the 14th floor.
Yeah. We're
should
way
be able to
up there.
Look out over the park over there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna grab our stuff, and we're gonna take everything. Well, we have to move our cart. Well, I don't know. Do we take everything in first, and then move our cars?
I think we pull around the back.
Pull around the back, and then find an elevator, and we're gonna figure this out together because we are together now. All right, y'all, and we'll come back and forth, and Dee is gonna be here tomorrow from Dee at my feathered nest. My feathered cottage. I'll get it right. Dee, I'm sorry. My feathered cottage with Dee. She's coming tomorrow. We're all going to shop, I think maybe at Trees and Trends.
We're going to take our Linda Trees and Trends so she can check out all the goodies over there.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it is. And then we're going to the Opry tomorrow night, and we get to see Carrie Underwood, Travis Tritt, and Josh Turner.
Yes. And Chris Jensen is going to be there too.
It's a long black dress.
I love that song.
Yeah, me too.
I love his
Who
voice.
else is going to be there? Josh Turner?
Josh Turner, Travis Tritt, Carrie Underwood, and Chris Jensen.
Oh, Chris Jensen. That's right. I forgot about that.
He's a newer one.
Awesome. All right.
My son listens to him.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun. All right, you guys. So we'll be checking in with you, coming back and forth here, and who knows what kind of footage you are going to see from which one of us. I have no idea what in the world you all will see, but we're going to put them up, we think, on Friday. So you're seeing this on Friday probably, and I'm a blithering idiot. So I'm going to go for now. All right. Catch you in a little bit. Bye. And after that, you'll see some more video snippets, but you know, the more I got involved with talking and chatting with them, the less I videoed, you know, and that's okay. That just means I was having a good time and not focused on, you know, videoing only, you know, which is a good thing for me, you guys. Anytime I can take a little break, that's a good thing, you know. So into the, we right from there, we took our cars. They had a secure parking lot where you can park your cars. You did have to pay for parking per night, but it was a gated, you know, parking lot. And so we took our cars around there and wheeled our luggage in. And Danielle had talked to the check-in folks. I had tried to get us rooms next to one another and couldn't get it done. And she talked to the check-in personnel there when she first got there, and she arranged for us to have connecting rooms, not just next to one another, but have adjoining rooms, which was awesome. That was awesome. That worked out perfect, y'all. But anyway, so we walked up and, you know, rolled here's our suitcases. And, or part of them. That's mine. Mine was all the florally stuff, like y'all couldn't have guessed that, you know, and there was more there. That was all I took, though. I have to say, I did pretty well with my packing for once in my life. I did pretty well. I did overpack my 2 outfits, but I just didn't know if I would need to stop on the way home, or, you know, you never know what could happen. You could spill something on yourself. You never know. So I had taken 2 extra outfits. I didn't need them, but I had them just in case. But other than that, I didn't overpack. So, you know, who am I? You know, what did you do with Arlen? You know. But anyway, let me do the little room tour now. We were way up on the 14th floor, and here you go. Here's a little glimpse of our. Hey everyone, Arlen here. I was just wanting to take a quick video of my hotel room here at the Holiday Inn downtown Vanderbilt, or Vanderbilt downtown, one or the other. Anyway, here's the little closet. This is the door. So let me turn around real slow. Here's the door. When you walk in, they tell you in case of fire, and you know, you feel very safe in here. You got a deadbolt, and then you have this little thing you can put across. And turn on the light right here as you walk in. And it looks very nice. They look like they're in the process of renovating. And so the hallway has some paper on the floor, and I think they have just replaced the carpet, and they're trying to keep it clean while they're doing some renovating, which is fine. These rooms that Danielle and her mom and I are in, they look fabulous. I'm telling you, very, very nice and updated. So here's the closet area, and you get an ironing board. And here's all the clothes I brought for like 3 days. Yeah, I'm a little bit of an overpacker sometimes. Yeah, don't judge. Don't judge. Here's the bathroom. It has a big sliding door. And it's got just a shower stall, which is kind of nice. No curtain to grab a hold of you and wrap around you and want to be friends with you. And here's the sink, and there's an ice bucket there, tissues, and of course you get all of the, you know, all of the shampoo and cream and coconut lime verbena conditioner and shampoo and citrus mint. I've already opened some soap, and it's very nice. And a big mirror. Want to see some scary eyes? Look at those scary eyes. Yeah, I've been up a long time. Red as beets. But anyway, has a pretty mirror here, makeup mirror that comes out. Is it lit? No, it's not lit. And then the hair dryer right there. And as we walk on in, I have a queen size bed, king size, king, queen, something like that. A couple of end tables and a love seat. Very nice. And her little person left us lovely notes. Have a wonderful day. Her name is Janet, and she did a little towel animal, which is really cute. Then you have, what is this? About your towels. In the housekeeping menu, I guess you can ask, you know, whatever you want here. They give you do not disturb, smoking policy, cleaning policy. Very nice. And they've got this, please change the linens today. And they've got a little clock, and the clock has a USB in it. Look at that. It's got a USB, which is very nice. So we've got lights on either side of the bed. Here we go. Very, very nice. And then on this side, you have trash can. That's my smells good thing because I like things to smell good. So I bought a little Renews It or whatever. And here's another mirror, kind of a full-length mirror. It's kind of cute. I like that. And Miss Linda gave us bags, Danielle's mama. Nice TV, Panasonic, I would say what, a 42 inch maybe, flat screen TV. Hi Danielle, there's Danielle. Hi honey, how are you?
I peeked in here with my camera.
Oh no, oh I can't imagine.
Your SWAT is awesome. Oh my
I had to put the glasses on him, you know. I had to put the glasses on him.
God, he is so
You know,
cool.
he's cool. I think that's so cute that they did that, you
That
know,
is
for
awesome.
us. I think that's so cute. I guess it's not just for us, but you know, but
Yeah.
we think it's just for us.
It's special. It is.
For sure.
Okay.
All right. Let me see, where was it? Oh, we have a little refrigerator under here. Here we go. Brought me some caffeine-free Diet Cokes. Brought them with me. Because you can't find caffeine-free. It's hard to find in like 7-Eleven and stuff. A little microwave. 3 drawers. And a Keurig. Look at that. And look, I brought my Keurig stuff. That's my celestial English breakfast. And you have free Wi-Fi and a little desk area. And they give you the Wi-Fi password. Air conditioner. And then we each have a balcony. Check it out. Let's go out here. Nope, except that I locked it. Warm here in Nashville today. We are in Nashville, Tennessee, spending some time with one another and with Danielle's mama. There's the Parthenon over there, and we're up on the 14th floor. So here we are in Nashville. We are fixing to have some dinner pretty soon here. I am hungry. I am one hungry girl. I have not hardly eaten anything. I had a pack of crackers on the way. We're super happy with this. Let me peek in here to Danielle's room. They have 2 queen-size beds. There's Danielle. Look at that. There she is. And it's the same setup over here, except that they have 2, you know, 2 double beds or 2 queen-size beds, I think. So it's really nice. And Linda's over there, but she won't be on camera. So I'm not going to take her picture because I'm going to respect her and not do that. And it looks like Danielle needs coffee, and it smells like they've been brewing some in here.
Yes. It's
There
my
we go.
snuggle pillow.
Are we lucky to be here with one another, or are we
We
lucky?
are.
We are so lucky.
I'm having such a good time
I am too.
already.
Oh, looky, looky, looky. Looky what Danielle made me. Oh my gosh, is that not cute? It's a little mason jar with tissues because I'm always crying.
For my teary-eyed friend.
Yes.
To
Oh my
dry her
goodness.
eyes. Oh.
I just told him we're fixing to go. Come in here for a second. We're fixing to go eat. So here we are together. And I thought that Danielle, you're tall. I'm tall. I'm like 5'8" and a half.
I'm 5'7".
But I think obviously I've shrunk. I'm getting old. But here we are together, and I feel so blessed that we're able to be here together. And thank you all for stopping in and for watching.
Can I say something?
Yes, absolutely.
I just want to tell all you guys, let me look in the right area. I just want to tell all you guys, Arlen is such an amazing person, and we are having such a good time already. And I'm so thankful and so grateful to be here and to get to meet her. And most of you
Ditto
know,
for you. Ditto for you.
I started my channel. It's been a year. 1 year I've been on YouTube, and I would not have done it if it wasn't for Arlen.
Aw.
She really encouraged me to do it and really,
And
you
it-
know, helped
yeah.
me when I needed it. So, and she's just as sweet and loving
me.
as she is on her videos. So I'm very thankful, very, very thankful.
Me too. And Danielle is exactly, I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again. I say it every time that I talk about meeting up with folks. You can make good friends online. You
Yeah,
can. You can make true and honest and straightforward and sweet friends. Danielle is just as sweet here as she is in person. And we are blessed and lucky to be able to be here together. And, you know, we're only going to be here a couple days,
I know.
3 days, couple days.
Yeah.
But we've made the most of it already. We've already made the most of it. You know, we haven't shut up since we saw each other. Have we?
No,
It's
we've been
we're
having
yammering
a lot of
along, I'm
fun.
telling
Yeah,
you.
a lot
So,
of fun talking with each other. And
anyway,
stuff, so.
this is how we end our room tour here. But I'll morph this in somewhere in my footage. But oh my goodness, look at you crying.
I know.
And I'm not. Look, But
She's
here,
got me
we
crying.
did- here, I have a tissue.
Crying over here.
Isn't that cute? Look. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. Well, we'll catch you later.
We'll
Come
be back
and
with more fun things.
we will.
So
We will go eat some dinner though soon because Arlen's getting hangry.
Me too.
All right. See ya. Weren't they nice? I'm telling you, they're so nice. Very, very, very nice. And Danielle and I took a little time to take some pictures. Her mama is camera shy, which, you know, I don't know anybody like that. Like everybody in my family except for Stacy is camera shy. So I totally was on board with that, totally respected that, understood that, you know, so, but here's Danielle. So we got chitting and chatting and decided we were gonna go on down for dinner because Arlen was hungry and I get hangry if I get hungry. So, you know, I fully admit that. So I was like, can we eat? You know, so off we went down to the Commodore, and I do believe I took a couple of pictures of the menu. Let me check here. Here's a couple of pictures of the menu, and we all kind of chose the Cowboy Club, which was really good. I had a little salad with mine, and it was delicious. It was really, really good. Tons of food, tons of food. I managed to scarf down most of it, though. I was pretty hungry. So after we got done eating, we came back to the room, and so as we were walking back to our room, we wanted to go back to our room, and we didn't know whether we were going to go out again or not, but here we stopped at this sign. You can see we were there the day, today actually is the day that the CMA Fest begins, but they were really setting up for it all around Nashville. You could see that they were getting ready for a CMA Fest. You know, and we didn't see any stars, but we thought we might, but we didn't. But we did see Keith Urban there, you know. And Danielle and I posed for a picture with him. So there we go. And, oh, back to the parking lot for a second. You can see that, that Vanderbilt University there literally was right behind this hotel. And you could see that this was, it looked to be their baseball or some kind of field stadium. It was some kind of stadium. I don't know whether that's the only stadium that Vanderbilt has. But if you have a child in Vanderbilt, I'll tell you, there you go. Couldn't get any closer than that. So we decided once we got back in the room, we were kind of sitting there talking, and we kind of just said, hey, why don't let's go out a little bit. Let's go over to the Parthenon, and, you know, how about if we go find, you know, somewhere to shop, you know. And I said, well, how about a Hobby Lobby? And she said, no, there's not a Hobby. They had done research. I had not. I have to say, they had done research, and Daniel says, well, there's some guy that runs the shuttle there. They do run a shuttle out of that hotel, but there wasn't anything we were interested in seeing. We were interested in crafting, you know, and going to look at, you know, a store that maybe we didn't have in our area. And Danielle had never been to a Michael's, and they had a Michael's there. So I said, well, I'll drive, and let's go get in the car, and we'll go over to the Parthenon, and we'll take some pictures and look at that over there. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was called Parthenon. The Parthenon in Centennial Park. We were right there by Centennial Park within easy walking distance. We drove because we were going to go to Michael's, and frankly, I was tired, and I said, I'll just drive, you know. So, but the address for that is 2500 West End Avenue, Nashville. So, and this hotel is literally right across the street. We could, as you saw the pictures, you could easily see the Parthenon from where we were. And we heard when we were at the Opry, well, I'm fixing to tell you about that, Carrie Underwood was actually going to do a concert at the Parthenon the night that we left. You know, we're like, well, that's our luck. So you could probably sit on the balcony or stand on the balcony and listen at least to Carrie Underwood or whoever might be doing a little concert over there. It was a lovely park, walking paths. They had like the little scooter, you stand up on like a skateboard kind of thing, but when it has handles, and you could rent them and you could ride them all around the park. They had a beautiful lake. There were dogs everywhere, people walking their dogs. It was right at sunset. It was lovely. It was a lovely little, you know, little respite there at the Parthenon. We had a lovely time there, really and truly. So then we got back in the car and we headed off to Michael's. And again, thank goodness for the GPS. And we found Michael's and went and zipping on into Michael's and walked around. And it was not a bad Michael's. I've been in better, not necessarily in my town, but you know, it had some nice stuff in there, and they, you know, these stores, you know, you could go to one town and they're one way, and another town they're another, you know, and you just never know what you're walking into. And this was okay. This was a nice enough one, and I did pick up a couple of things here, you know, because Arlene can't really go into something like that and not find something, right? I'm looking for something, actually. I'm going to go ahead and haul what I got from Michael's here. I'm looking for something. I'm going to be starting in my dining room here, my dining room, my living room. And as you know, I'm not copying Danielle, but it happened to be that I found the, you know, the placemats that have the blue. I had hauled them a couple of weeks ago, have the blue and cream and a little teal and stuff. So I'm going to be using that as my jumping off point and what I'm going to be decorating everything around. And in the foyer, I'm going to be adding a little pop of maybe a light red, I don't want to say mauve, but a light red, kind of a faded red and to the blue. But anyway, regardless, y'all see that and coming up. But I got, and I'm looking for something to go on my dining room table. I'm going to have the lantern, and then I'm going to have 2 big candlesticks that I have not hauled yet that I'll have to show you, but I haven't shown you yet. Then I wanted something to go in between, kind of like I do the birds here in this setup, kind of like that, you know? So I found these, and I thought these were chippy and pretty and kind of matched the candlesticks, and they were 50% off, I believe. I think they were in with their kind of what's left over of their spring. So $18, but $9 a piece, and they're good and heavy, you know, and they're kind of chippy. So they're cute. So I got 2 of those. And then I got a couple of stars, and these were in with their patriotic, and they were on sale too. Oh, sorry. 40% off, I can't remember. $12, but I didn't pay $12. So 2 cream stars. And I could even use them over on this side if I wanted to add them somewhere, but I'm gonna put them out in the living room and dining room somewhere. I thought they were pretty. And then the only other thing I got was this little flouncy piece of greenery. It's actually plastic. See that? And the flowers are kind of like, they're plastic too, I think. But this was all their florals were on sale, 50% off of $15. So I thought that was really pretty. So then we headed back to the hotel after that. It was a lovely evening out. I wanted to show you too that they did, Danielle and her mama made me a gift and gave me a gift. Oh my goodness. And they made it and gave me this. It's a mason jar. Isn't it pretty? The pretty pink flowers, and I know that's Danielle's writing, I think, or did she use her Cricut? I don't know, she didn't tell me. She might have used her Cricut. I don't know, it feels kind of up. Danielle, what did you do? I didn't ask her. I was so touched and crying, and it's tissues, look. One of these, she said she got these at Target. One of these fit inside and snug right up into the lid. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. I love it, and I will cherish it. And y'all will be seeing these in a lot of my videos because goodness knows I can hardly get through a video without crying. You know that, and they were, you know, poking, giving me a little poke and, you know, of sweetness there with this. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I got, bless you, a little mason jar tissue holder. I love it. Homemade. I love it. So then we called it a day that day because we were pretty tired. I'd left the house at whatever time I said in that video, I'm sure I said, and I was tuckered out. And so we shut the doors, you know, between the rooms, and I kind of fooled around on my computer a little bit. I kept falling asleep, you know. So I'd set my alarm. Nashville is an hour earlier for me than it is here in Virginia. So I had set my alarm for like 6 o'clock because we wanted to get up early enough and get ourselves ready. And then we wanted to go have a little breakfast before Dee was to show up. And she was coming at, I believe 9:30, she was scheduled to show up there at the hotel. So here's a few pictures of the buffet that they have at the hotel, and this also came with our reservation. You could choose whether you wanted to have the breakfast or not, and they added that onto the cost of your room. So it was a lovely buffet, nice and warm. They had the same little waitress there every day and got us coffee and my tea, and you know, it was nice. It was lovely to have that very nice area, nice comfortable seating. It was nice, you know. So then all of a sudden, Dee called Danielle and she said, I'm coming, you know, and so we get up and we go on out and we met Dee, and here is our first few minutes meeting Dee. I had never met her in person either, so.
We are going to meet Dee. We are going to meet Dee. Yay! She's still in her van. There she is. There she is over there. Hey! How cute! Oh, this is so nice. How you doing? I'm good.
Just, oh my goodness. I tell you, it warms my heart. Cry again. It warms my heart so much that we have formed these close friendships, you know, and I was thrilled, absolutely thrilled to get to meet her in person. And, you know, I had asked Kim, you know, my buddy Kim, if she had wanted to come. And unfortunately, with her daughter's graduation and, you know, all of that, she couldn't come. And we had thought of some others that we would have loved to have come. But, you know, we didn't want to ask too many or anything like that. So we just, you know, we left it at the three of us, and that worked out fine, you know. We did miss some of y'all, though. We did miss you guys like crazy. Again, never wanted to hurt anybody's feelings, you know, never, ever, never, ever. So, anyway, here's some pictures of us meeting, and here's a little video that I did. Y'all might get a chuckle out of this.
Walk on into my room, and oh my goodness, here's a couple of YouTube stars. Oh my goodness, look, it's Danielle from Danielle's Decor, and it's Dee from my Feathered Cottage with Dee. Look at these girls. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky that I get to see them here.
We are having such a good time.
We are.
Dee come in today, and so we are gonna go running around and enjoy each other's
We're going to
company.
get to go see, I get to walk into Trees and Trends for the first time, y'all, and I can't believe it. I am so excited. I'm so excited. But I am so excited to have these girls here. We are having a blast. Wish you all could join us. And we love y'all to bits, and we will be back and forth and back and forth. I'll be doing a compilation, as you know. We're probably right in the middle of it right now as you're watching this. So, okay, I'm going to shut up and go. See ya in a little while. Bye.
Oh my goodness. We had so much fun together, you guys. Isn't it interesting? It was so neat to be able to talk to people who know you, who really know you, you know, because not only do they know you from chatting on, you know, I've met plenty of people that I've only talked to, you know, typing to them or have watched me. But see, I had the opportunity to know them too because they're also YouTubers. So it was neat to know, you know, about them too. You know, that was really neat. So anyway, we go, I wanted to show you, Dee brought me this. Oh my goodness, this is called Patty's Seasoning and Patty's Sauce. I can't wait to try this. I don't know whether you could find this online or not, but she swears by this, and you better know that I'm gonna be trying it for sure. It looks delicious, and she swears by it, and I trust her because I think she is a really good cook. So, buddy, I'll be trying this. Thank you so much, Dee. I love it. I love them. I can't wait. I can't wait to try it. She was raving about this, you know? So I'm good. I trust her. So she gave me that. And then we were off driving with Dee. Like I said, we made a stop, or we had actually gone out earlier and we'd seen the trucks, the CMA Music Award trucks. There wasn't anybody there with them. We wanted to see somebody come out to them and go, hi, we're fans, we want to meet you, you know, but nobody ever came. So this was the CMT Music Awards official truck. They had 2 of them sitting in the parking lot, and here's some pictures. Don't know what they were doing there. Asked the concierge there. He didn't know what they were doing there. Anyway, we got into Dee's van, and off we went to Trees and Trends, y'all. Oh my goodness, it was wonderful. I loved it. It was absolutely wonderful. It put me in the mind of a Hobby Lobby. Only thing is, they do take, well, in this store anyway, I think in other stores it might be different, but in this store they had a whole wall from pretty much the beginning or the front of the store to the back of the store decorated with like little vignettes. Like vignettes of, and I did take a little bit of video as we walked in to Trees and Trends. So here we go. I'll show you that.
Trees and Trends, look, Trees and Trends, y'all. I am so excited about this. I cannot tell you. I see all of you guys hauling everything from Trees and Trends, and I finally get to go in, and I'm like really excited. I'm gonna walk on in here. I'm gonna take a sweeping picture around so y'all can see. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm so excited. Looky, 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 looky. Oh my goodness, y'all, look. Whoa. Wow, look at that bow. Shopping.
And here we took some pictures of us sitting, you know, within one of the vignette, in one of the rooms, you know, that they had made. And here we are on one of the couches in there. Just, I mean, the smiles and the feelings, it was such a nice time, such a nice time, you know. And of course I couldn't get out of there without buying something too. So I did, let me show you what I did buy at Trees and Trends. Let me start with the florals. Sorry about the lighting. The florals are all going to be for the vase in my foyer. Let me see here, sorry, I'm gonna rustle some bags here for a second. First I got this. And I want this to kind of hang, there we go, hang down out of that big vase I have in the foyer. And then paired with that, I got, you know, I was telling Danielle the other day when we first got there, I said, I love to find different things. And I know it when I see it, y'all. And when I saw these big fat flowers, I knew that I wanted to get them. And all their florals were 50% off. So I spent $90 in there. So you'll see what all I got. But I got these 2 big flowers, and you can spread them out if you want, you know, a little bit. And then I got one kind of a light blue flower. So I thought, you know, one, and then, you know, I'll arrange them in some way. And then to go with it, Linda had actually helped me with this. She, by the way, is a crafter extraordinaire. She is awesome. Linda, you're awesome. Oh my goodness. And we keep telling her she should have her own YouTube channel, but she won't do it. But, you know, the apple does not fall far from the tree, let me tell you, between Danielle and Linda. But she had seen an arrangement with these. She said, Arlene, that would look really pretty. And I'm like, oh, I like that. So I went and found these. There was another thing that was in that too. And she said that would look nice, and it would, and they didn't have any more. One thing about this Trees and Trends is they used a lot of their merchandise in their own displays, and we couldn't find some of it in there. So that was a little bit, I was like, oh, come on now, folks. But I got 2 of those. And then Danielle helped me with these. She picked out these, which I think will be beautiful. Kind of a navy blue flower will be beautiful. And I wanted to try to infuse a little bit, not really pink, but not really coral, but kind of a faded red again. So I got a couple of these, and Dee actually found these. Everybody was helping me. So this arrangement will be for, you know, from all of us. It's going to be kind of cute. And then we found this too. So all of this, isn't this an eclectic look? Yes, it is. But I think when all is said and done, it's going to be really pretty. Then I got this to go in between everything. So y'all know I'll put it together and hopefully it will be pretty. Plus I also have a bunch of stuff out there already and I don't know that I'm going to clean it completely out. So we'll see what I come up with. This should be interesting, huh? So I got all those florals. Oh my goodness. I got a couple of these. Danielle and Dee both had these and had hauled them. And I got them for $6.99 a piece. They were on a clearance. Got this. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. It's kind of a green. Kind of a green blue. And heavy, y'all. I'm telling you, these are heavy. $16.99 is said, but that was $6.99 and this one might have been a little cheaper. They were on clearance. Aren't they pretty? Look. And they're heavy. And they're like stone. Oh, goodness. But I love the filigree on that. I love that. I got me a couple of little birds. Look, they're gold. They're like gold flecked. Aren't they pretty? These were on clearance too. One looking that way and one looking kind of straight ahead. And again, they're different. I like different looking things sometimes. I thought these would be pretty in an arrangement somewhere. So pretty, so pretty. So I got those. And Daniel's mom, Linda, brought each of us 2 for Dee, 2 for Danielle, and 2 for me. And she had us pick shopping bags so that when we brought our stuff back out to the car, we could put them in our own bags. And my bags looked like this and said, relax on them. So again, thank you, Linda. That was a great idea and really helped when we went out to the car and put our, you know, and put our stuff in our bags so that when we got back to the hotel, we just grabbed our bags out and off we went, you know? So that was really fun. So after we were done at Trees and Trends, we decided to go to At Home, which was in the same shopping center. We could see it from the Trees and Trends. So we skedaddled on over to, sorry, I'm missing something else that I bought from there, I thought. You're right here at my left. All right, so into At Home we went. And the first, remember I said that I like these from Michael's for beside my lantern? Well, I came across these and I was like, hello. And these were on clearance, I believe. No, I'm fibbing. They were not. They were $20 and I bought them for $20. So again, I knew I was shopping. I knew I was going to shop to do shopping. So I went ahead and got them and I love them. And I think they'll make a big statement out there on my dining room table. So I got those. And then I picked up of the pillows that I have, which I have not shown you yet, but I will. Maybe I'll show you a picture here of pillow covers that I got to go on my couch for my new decor, for the blue and white decor. And then I bought this from At Home, isn't that pretty? To go along with this pillow. Look how pretty. So that will look really pretty together. I'll drape this on the back of the couch. Those other 2 pillows on either side, and then this one will be in the middle. You know, it's big and it's fluffy and it's beautiful. So then we decided to go to lunch, and I'm gonna zip on here because I can see I'm running a little long. So we each had a lovely time at lunch. So we had a lovely meal. I had chicken tenders grilled with green beans and a salad, and some of them had meatloaf and some of them, I don't know what everybody, how we were chitting and chatting the whole time and eating, you know. So then of course we couldn't get out of Cracker Barrel without buying something. Well, I thought I would. Did you see all of this blue and white stuff? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Where? And she said, they're here, right here. Look, and I was like, oh my land, there was a whole kiosk of nothing but blue and white stuff. I'm like, where in the world was I? Walked right by, had walked right by it, literally, y'all. Walked right by it and didn't see it. Dingbat. So I went back over there and we were scarfing some stuff up. Well, I was scarfing some stuff up. I'll just speak for myself because I really was. So let me show you a couple of things that I picked up from there. One was this cute little bird. Pretty, pretty. Everything was 60% off, I believe. And, the bird was $5.99, 50 or 60% off. 50% off, I believe, of all of this stuff. So I got a little bird, and I got 3 little plates, thinking of my 3-tiered tray out there. This was $3.99, so $2 for 3. They're all the same. Little plates. And again, for my 3-tiered tray, got a little salt and pepper shaker and a little dish. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And salt and pepper shakers were $8, $54 for that. And then I got this little lit bird. Is she not pretty? Look at her. I love her. So a little light. Again, I have no idea where she'll go. Maybe on my foyer table out there. I'm not sure. And then they had a 60% off section like for spring. And I thought this was Stay Humble and Kind, which I thought was really pretty. Little plaque. But you could use that all year round, right? And then this little birdie I found for 60% off or 70. It was cheap. It was $9.99 to begin with, but I didn't pay but a couple bucks for this little bird, a little chippy kind of bird. It's really cute. 60% off, I believe, of that. So that's what I got from Cracker Barrel, and that's all I purchased. Oh, and I got 3 candles from At Home. They're sitting over there. Hang on. Let me back up to At Home for a second. I forgot about these. Just 3 little like gray blue candles. And I'm not sure if I'll use these right now, but I thought they were pretty. I may use them somewhere in the new decor. So that's all I purchased, y'all. That's all I purchased. And we had a lovely shopping time, and Dee drove us back then to the hotel, and we said our goodbyes. Bittersweet goodbyes, y'all. You know, it was hard to say goodbye to her. It really was. It was so good to see her, you know, and it was a wonderful day. Just an absolutely wonderful, fun, easy, no angst anywhere, no, you know, it was just so sweet. Such sweet ladies. They're such sweet ladies, you know, all 3 of them. I felt so blessed to be in their presence. They were just wonderful ladies. So anyway, we said goodbye to Dee. And then we went back into the hotel and just kind of hung around and talked. We talked a lot. We did. We talked a lot within the next couple of hours or so. And then we decided we better get our rears in gear and get ready to go to the Opry. So we get in the car, we get all dressed, and we didn't have any I don't have any pictures of us before the Opry, but we looked okay. We cleaned up all right. So we got out on 40 West or East, I believe it was West, and y'all, that was 40 East, I believe, whichever road. We got stopped in traffic, completely and totally stopped. And we're like, what in the world is going on? And we didn't move, and we're like, oh my goodness, Travis Tritt is going to be on stage at 7. We're sitting here at 6:30-ish, you know, been sitting there for a while. What is going on? Well, we looked it up on the internet, and then we had a sign. I think Danielle might have a picture of the sign. My sign says left lane blocked ahead, merge right, and I think Danielle might even have a sign if it came out, closed. They finally closed down the road, and we are like, are you kidding me? Then some emergency vehicles came up through, not ambulances, they were vehicles, we looked it up, that were actually meant to help like clear wreckage and whatever. We were just sitting there hoping and praying. Yes, we were going to be late to the Opry. We didn't know how long at that point we were going to be sitting there, y'all. We didn't know. But we kept saying in there, just thank the Lord that we're here and not in that accident. Had we left 5 minutes earlier or 10 minutes earlier, we could be part of that accident right now. And we were just thinking about the people who might be involved in that wreck, and hoped and prayed that they were okay and that there were no fatalities, and that they, you know, were okay. You know, we were sitting in traffic. We might be late for the Opry. Those people might have be fighting for their lives, you know? When you get into situations like that, you have to stop. Even though you're frustrated and you have angst inside, you have to go, no, wait a minute. Let's think about this for a second, you know? And we were all thinking about that, and it was, you know, so we were okay to sit there because it was what it was. We couldn't do anything about it, you know? So it finally started moving, and I really kind of zipped on. I was driving, I kind of zipped on. Once we got going, I was like, okay, girls, I don't want to scare anybody, but we need to get to the Opry. So we got over there. It was across town from where we stayed. And here's a sign for the entrance. They were having a big Smurf fest or something about Smurfs. Don't quite know what that is. You could Google that. But here you can see Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center. It is quite the establishment. It looks beautiful, absolutely lovely. And it is quite the complex. So we had to weave around and find our parking places. And it was like, you know, when you're in a hurry and you want to, you know, you're trying to get somewhere, and you just can't quite get there, and we finally said, okay, parking this way, and we turn the corner, and this is what we saw. We were stuck in traffic. We're late for the Opry at 7:17, and now we have the keys. What the heck?
And there's little baby ones too. Oh, you can see their fuzzy little feathers. Okay. Can we go around them? Can you go around that way? No, don't come this way. Shush, that way. Go.
Those silly geese, they would not get out of our way. I did finally go around them. But oh my land, they could have cared less. And you heard Danielle, shush, go on. And they were like, yeah, lady, what are you? You know, who do you think you are shushing us? They were not moving. But anyway, we got really lucky with our parking. There's a covered bridge that you need to walk down to get into the Opry. Beautiful complex, you guys. So I managed to find a parking place really quickly, and thankfully, you know, things were working in our favor finally. So we got out and we kind of zipped on across this bridge, had to go through security. I'm ripping off my bracelet here. You had to open your purse and, you know, go through security, which is good. You know, I'm never going to balk at that. You know, I want to feel safe wherever I am. So off we went into the big Grand Ole Opry complex, absolutely beautifully decorated, and I didn't get a chance to click off a bunch of pictures. Here's a really not a very good picture of us. That's where, because we turned around and said, wait, selfie, bang, you know, and off we go. And up we went. We had to climb some steps, and oh my goodness, we finally got there, and it was a wonderful show. You guys, I really enjoyed it. I don't get to see many live shows, you know, so I really enjoyed it. We did miss Travis Tritt, unfortunately. He was the first to, sorry about the lighting, he was the first to perform. I don't know why this is not, there we go. He was the first to perform, but we did see Travis Denning. I didn't get a picture of him. I didn't get a picture of Travis Denning, but then we did hear Tennille Towns. You know, I might show you some pictures. And then, as a surprise, here out came Darius Rucker, which I love. I love Darius Rucker. So he came out. We were super happy to see him. So he came out, and then Mr. Deep Throat Josh Turner came out. Oh my goodness, ladies, his voice just resonated, you know. Beautiful, beautiful voice. And then the surprise of the night for me, and I think for the other two too, was Chris Jansen. Oh my goodness, what an entertaining little cuss he is. I think he said he was 138 pounds. And he was zipping around and dancing around the stage and playing the harmonica and playing the piano. Very entertaining, had big eyes that he'd shoot to the audience, and very animated, and oh, what fun he was. He was so much fun. He was the act of the night for me, honestly. Of course, Carrie Underwood was after him, which, but he was awesome. He was just awesome, really and truly. And then, of course, there was Carrie Underwood, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Carrie Underwood. And can she sing? She sings like an angel, you guys. I'm telling you, she sings like an angel. And who did I miss? I missed somebody. Michael Ray, I think. I think I missed Michael Ray. And he was very good too. I didn't know much about him, but they were all entertaining, you guys. All entertaining. But back to Carrie, she was lovely. Just lovely. And had a pretty black dress on. Her hair was so pretty. She had a big diamond or whatever barrette in one side of her hair. And she looked so pretty and sang like an angel. I'm telling you, I don't know how she keeps her voice. I can't just talk for 3 days and have a voice. I don't know how she does that every night. I mean, she belts it out. I mean, y'all hear her, and I'm sure there are some of you who have seen her in person, and she's just amazing, just amazing. So then we went out of there, and so we stopped at McDonald's and just sat in there and chit-chatted some more and had McDonald's, big deal. But it didn't have to be a big deal, though, It didn't have to be a big deal. It didn't have to be something special at every second. That's what was so good about this trip. It didn't have to be, planned out and perfect. I told Danielle as we were leaving, well, I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, so we went back to the hotel, and then Danielle and I got together, sat down together, and she was helping me, and I was showing her my computer and how I did things, and she was showing me hers and how she did things, and we were talking YouTube creator talk for quite a while. I think it was, she's here to ask. It's like 10 after 1 or something by the time we were done. Just chitting and chatting and talking, and she was helping me to do an intro. Hopefully you saw, and I made up a little intro. I want to have an intro not like she does, but something that I can put up at the beginning of every video to say, this is Arlene's Country Craft Corner. This is the music that I want to use, and for y'all to know that this is my video. Something different. I'm always looking for something different. So anyway, we went ahead and went to bed. It was almost like we didn't want to, because we knew we were going to have to separate the next day, So she went over into her room, and we shut the doors and went to bed, and got up early again the next morning and got ourselves dressed and went to breakfast again at the buffet. And then I said, well, I better get going, because I had a 9.5-hour drive ahead of me. So we said our final goodbyes, and tears and hugs and sweet, sweet hugs. You hate to say goodbye like that. When you have such a good time like that, the time went like that, y'all. It just flew, It just flew. So we said our goodbyes, and her mama took a couple more pictures of us, and I got in my car, and I threw up those couple of pictures on Instagram, and I started driving back, and she started driving, and traffic was horrible, y'all, on the way home. It took me 10.5 hours, more than that, almost 10 hours and 45 minutes to get home. There was a wreck on 81 North. I'd been in some traffic for road construction on 40 East, and then there was an accident or something, and I sat for 45 minutes waiting on, when you're 10 hours from home or 9 hours from home, and you're sitting in the middle of wherever, Tennessee. I was in Tennessee, and I'm sitting there with 18-wheelers around me. Everybody stopped. Everybody's got their car in park. It was so pouring down rain. It was just like, oh my land, will I ever get out of here, So I finally got going, and then I got stopped in traffic, and it was terrible. Traffic was terrible from 40 West to 81 until I got off of 81 in Virginia, right around Charlottesville, or Shadwell is where you get off for those of you local. You know, I finally got off, and from 64 home from Charlottesville, Virginia, through Albemarle County, and through all of that beautiful, lush trees coming over the road, you know, just beautiful, lush farmland, horse land. That's horse country, a lot of it. Beautiful, beautiful drive from their home. But by that time, I was like, oh, I just got to get home. And I'll be honest with y'all, the next time I do a trip like this, I told Chris, I said, I will not be driving like that much. I drove it fine, and Danielle told me I was a good driver. And but I drove home and got home, and you know, it was fine, but I'm still tired, to be honest with y'all. I'm tired. It's a good tired, but I won't drive like that. I will definitely fly the next time. Even if I have to, you know, ricochet off of another airport, I would still much rather be flying instead of, I mean, it was, you know, 9 hours of white knuckle experience, you know, so that was terrible. But I pulled in here yesterday evening and texted both of them and said, we're home, I'm home, everybody's okay and safe, and everybody made it home safe, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful trip. One that I hope we can do again sometime, you know, and so that's it. That is what our girlfriends retreat, kind of YouTube creator retreat, kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. We just had a lovely time together, just a girlfriend's fun shopping trip, fun time together, a way to get closer, get to know each other more, you know, and just nourish that friendship a little bit, you know. It's important to do that, you know, and to tell those you love that you love them, and to give them a hug if you're around them, and to, you know, to stop for a moment and just thank the Lord that you have people like that in your life, you know. I can't tell you, the older I get, the more precious friendships are, you know, like that. You never know what the next day is going to bring. You never know when I don't know when I won't be able to do a trip like that again, whether it's flying or driving, you know. Cherish every moment you have with your loved ones, you guys, whether they're your friends or your relatives. Tell them stop, tell them you love them, give them a hug, you know. Really, really, really cherish those times. And I cherish this time and the memories I'm tucking away nice and tight, you know, never to be forgotten. And now this video will be up, and I'll get to watch myself cry later. You know, what a mess. But they're sweet tears, sweet, sweet tears. But anyway, thank you so much to Danielle and to your mama Linda. To Linda, you're a sweetheart. Oh my goodness, you're just so sweet. And Danielle, you are so sweet, just like your mom. And to watch you two banter with one another, it was so cute. It made me yearn for my mom, you know. Wonderful relationship between the two of them. And then Dee, to be able to meet you. Thank you so much for making that trip when you have so much going on in your life right now. Thank you so much. Thank all three of you ladies for gifting me with those 3 days. Thank you all so much. All right, I'm gonna close this one out. And as I predicted, it's been a long one, but I hope you have enjoyed it. So next in the queue for me will probably be my lantern centerpiece there. On Wednesday, and then I don't know what else. Actually, this is going on Monday, and I'm actually having new carpeting put down in our bedroom today as you're watching this. I will try to get back with commenting, but forgive me if I can't, because we're going to have that to deal with. And I'll tell you all about the carpet in another video. Yes, our house is new, and yep, we had to have the carpet replaced because it was like a river ran through it in there. It was terrible. Terrible. And we had upgraded the carpet. Another story for another day, but regardless, we needed new carpeting, and we're getting it put down today. So please forgive me. And I've been trying with my comments, but I did want to say too before I go, moving forward, you guys, and I told Danielle, and we were all talking about this, moving forward, when I put up a video, I'm going to be commenting probably the first hour or two of the video. And then after that, I'm going to be just hearting, or give you a heart, you know, to know that, to show you guys that I've watched or that I've read your comment. But I have just had to back off of the commenting a little bit. As much as you all know, I love to comment, and I just have to, because I don't want to get burned out. I don't want to get burned out. So just want to let you all know that. So with all of that said, let me just say that I hope that all is well with everyone. And for those of you who are struggling or suffering with chronic pain or a catastrophic illness, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. With all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.